When our hearts are full and we are filled with confidence, even the hard things are easier to do. I suspect that many within the sound of my voice have at one time or another felt the conviction that comes with strong spiritual experiences. The conviction that brings the mighty change in our hearts, that we have no more desire to do evil but to do good continually. You've heard a talk or a sermon or a lesson. You've been listening to uplifting music or studying the scriptures, and you have felt well up in your heart the thought, I don't ever want to do anything bad again. I only want to be good. And for a while thereafter, it was easier to do right and to act in faith. But as C.S. Lewis wrote and Elder Neil A. Maxwell quoted more than once, the cross comes before the crown, and tomorrow is a Monday morning. I think Elder Maxwell loved that phrase so much because it reminds us that we frequently have to get through trials to get to blessings. But maybe just as frequently, perhaps even more frequently, what we have to get through is nothing more dramatic than Monday morning. We have to get through the mundane, the common, the relentlessly routine to get to the blessings. Sometimes the trial is actually in the insistent ordinariness of the day-to-day. We may think it would be great if we could move through life on a perpetual spiritual high, with our bosoms constantly on high burn within us. But I'm not sure that in our fallen state that would be very practical. And anyway, it seems that God is pleased to have us come up to the mountain as often as we can for strength and reminders, always to return us to the valley to do the heavy lifting of covenant keeping in Christian living. So while we love the strong feelings that come with great spiritual experiences and the confidence they impart, there will be days when you do not feel that way. In fact, there may come weeks at a time when you must press forward even though you do not feel it. In the October 2008 General Conference, Elder Neil L. Anderson said, "Faith is not only a feeling, it is a decision." Let me quote that again. Faith is not only a feeling, it is a decision. At least one of the implications of that statement is that faith can be present even in the absence of powerful feelings. Faith is a decision. It is a choice to act on what we have been taught and we know to be right, even when we don't feel like it. It is moving forward and pushing on even when we are not feeling, and it may have been sometime since we felt the strong convictions of the Spirit. In fact, deciding to act in faith even when we are not feeling very faith-filled sometimes brings heaven's most remarkable blessings.